Right, so I said to you I'd show you a misprint. So this is my misprint of Yoda. That's what he's meant to look like. And this happens when they misprint. So it's the same file, it's just misprinted. So, oh, there's the skin that's come off. So what I would recommend is like a little like spatula, but plastic based, or something, so you don't damage the bottom. So that's come off from the top. So fish that out. You don't want any bits in it, and that's loose. So normally these things can be stuck on the bottom, on the like the rubber like soft base. So let's try and get that out, and essentially that's a misprint. And what it'll do, it'll carry on printing the image, and this is essentially what will happen to a print when they go bad. And you can see like Yoda's got his ears, and this is the bottom. You can see how it's not even thick. I would recommend, this is my son's Play-Doh knife, and I've just cleaned it off the bottom. If you leave these resins as well standing for a while, give them a good mix up. You literally don't want to be printing them when there's bubbles in them, but you do need to give them a stir and just let it settle for 5 minutes, let the bubble come back out, and then get off printing again. But this time I'm gonna change the resin tank and use the tuff. So guys, so I've cleaned everything up. I've got 3 reservoirs. So the other reservoirs in the sink, that is the water washable resin, so I am going to just wash it away. I have run as much as I can back into the bottle. I'm using now LCDT, so that's the tub. I'm going to fill it up to that ridge mark there. Let's see how much that is. I have got the printer pretty level now, I think. I'm going to put a dash more in there. So this time someone else requested a different print. Yeah, I have printed Yoda off like 3 times. One of those times did fail, as you can see. There's the other. I wanted to know if the first one was basically a fluke, the second one was a fail, the third one is that one that you're looking at now. So I've done now, I've set up a large rook and I print that now. So let's go from there. Okay, let's put the cover on.
Cover on.
Turn on the power. Now in theory that light should start blinking. So now it's got a USB. There we go. Is that it? I'm a bit gutted. This.
No way.
Kickstarter. Okay, so I got the lights going up and down, so I've pressed it. Right, start the print. So like I said, I've got a rook from Thingiverse. You can see that table's going down, and we'll hopefully get a decent print off this again. Oh, one thing I did want to say to you guys is, I'm going to take this off a second. These 2 screws in the back, where my finger's pointing, they were loose, like ridiculously loose. And I'm guessing it's the thread to go up and down on a threaded bar. And when I was printing the first time round, they were wobbling all over the place, so I've tightened them up now. And I printed last night and got a Yoda, and a good Yoda. So I don't know. I don't think they're meant to have been tight. I don't think they're meant to have been loose as they were. So the whole thing was rattling around. But we'll see how this goes now. So going down into the liquid. Good, we haven't got any overflow, so that's good. And hopefully I'm just gonna put my hand there so you can see when the light comes on. There you go, right, she's pressuring down, light on. So the first layer. Right, what I'll do is I'll do a recording a bit later on to see what the print comes out like. So again guys, I got a fail print again. This time I've tried to do a really large ruck, so you can see in there the double helix, and maybe a bit of the staircase, so you can see then also in the bottom of the print bed I have got, I think also this is probably failed, maybe because I'm running out of resin. There's not enough resin in there, so I can tell now the reservoir is not big enough for. Right, let's just put, let's see if I can hold that there. Right, I'm going to put the printer on, screw that out of the way. I have to get my fingernail under that. Oh, that's bonded onto it. There we go. Yeah, so you can see that would have been the continue with the print. So let's get rid of that. So next stage is, guys, remember you should be wearing gloves. So 2 seconds. There's my rook, and you can see in relation to my finger, that's how big it is, and you can see the quality of that. I'm quite happy. It's one thing that someone else said as well, that it's in reverse. So yeah, my writing's backwards. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that. But so far what's printed, I can't grumble at it. But I'll hack this off and I'll start again.
So this.
So I had to hit that really hard. Usually this is down to the burn-in factor. What on professional machines they call burn-in factor, which is the first couple of layers. Usually the first 10 layers are a lot stronger cured than the rest of it. But remember, this is not a wash. This is not. This is the tough resin. And
Dad.
And this is the cast, the rook, should I say? And that's what's printed off so far. So I'm going to refill the reservoir. Yeah, this is maybe washed in alcohol. I'm going to refill the reservoir. I'm going to try again. Okay, and you can see there's not enough resin there. So we'll try again. One thing I suggest with that wow is make the reservoirs bigger. The idea is that you should be able to do full height, full size of the light cure bed as a full cube, and have enough resin in the tank to do all of that. There's no way enough resin in this tank to do that. So really disappointing on that, and that's why this print failed, I'd say. You can see the Yoda I also printed is a bit oblong, and so both of these have got to be washed in IPA. Show you what I have printed. So this Yoda is in washable resin, and so I need to give him a final cure. This Yoda, which is really elongated, I suppose you could say, is done in tough resin, and to be honest, I'm quite looking forward to final curing him. And then again, like just showing you this rook. I love this clear resin. This is real nice. So you can see how thick that base is. That's huge. Well, hopefully we'll get a rook out of this one now. So that's ready. We'll go.